This is the story of Little Bo Peep. Once upon a time, it was believed that Little Bo Peep lost her sheep, but that's a gross simplification of the story. Peep had gotten a job with a giant meat conglomerate where they raised cows, sheep, and pigs and butchered them into many meat products. They also made canned meat products, which, when opened, smelled like a hobo's ass and tasted slightly worse than that. Peep was a vegetarian, and the whole meat thing kind of grossed her out, especially the canned potted meat, which looked like congealed red gopher vomit. She really wanted to work in the marketing department, or even better, web design. Little Bo Peep had a very strong libido, and besides, web design was more her thing. That's where all the totally great-looking hipster guys worked. They all had cool beards, they wore knit hats indoors, and they knew all the obscure bands. Plus, they all had cool phones. She wanted one of them for her boyfriend, or at least to sleep with a bunch of them and then pick one of them for her boyfriend, and then maybe still bang a couple of them on the side. So how she ended up in the middle of nowhere watching a flock of sheep is a little difficult to understand. And leave them alone and they'll come home wagging their tails behind them is somewhere between wishful thinking and total bullshit. Plus, there was a rider in her contract that said if she lost her sheep, she could go to jail or be beheaded or some shit like that. She knew where her sheep were. They had been taken by local shepherds who didn't see the sheep as livestock, but as potential girlfriends. Gross, weird, but true. She sent out an email to all the shepherds about the disappearance of her sheep, and around 6 o'clock they all showed up. When Little Bo Peep got a good look at the shepherds, they reminded her of the kid from the movie Deliverance who played the banjo, but without his sparkling personality. It was going to take a lot to convince the shepherds to give up their sheep girlfriends, but Peep was going to give it a shot. She told them how much more fun real girls were than to sheep, in the most emphatic terms, but they just ignored her. And she tried to explain that some of the sheep weren't even girl sheep, but that just made them love them more. And I mean a penetration kind of love. She even stripped down and showed them all her fun girl parts. Nothing. She brought over a bunch of hookers, and slowly they showed them a great time, and she eventually got her sheep back. With her sheep back, she went into web design and hooked up with the cutest hipster guy there. But after about 6 days, she found him pretentious and self-involved, dumped him, quit her job, and became a successful accountant. Come back next week, and you'll hear the tale of the pixie without a penis.